Right. Yeah, that is insane that people are that cheap. Right. Yeah, because I was in a bar like 2 days ago, and I was just watching, looking at the bartender and what they were doing and everything, and was just like watching, and I was just seeing people. They were ordering drinks and drinks and drinks and drinks and snacks or whatever, and they were being so cheap to the to the bartender, even though the bartender, of course, the bartender was getting paid for what the drinks and snacks and everything was cost, but it was just like they were just hella cheap, and I was thinking like, man, that kind of sucks, being a bartender, because when people are that cheap that they don't really understand that it's like this is like a job too, you know that it that is this is not like some. It might not be the dream job that you wanted, but it's like it is a job, and people should understand that it is kind of a demanding job, because you got to be there 24, well, maybe not 24/7, but you got to be there like pouring drinks and do whatever you do now, and maybe do a little tricks here and there, and then then these ungrateful motherfuckers just get in there and they're like, I want to have a drink now. And here's your change, man. It's like, you got to do better than that. So, so I know how you feel about that. But 5 years, that's pretty long too, being a bartender. My uncle-in-law or something like that, he used to be a bartender at this famous club. I forgot the name of it. It was like back in the 70s or something like that. And he said like people, now I know this was like in the 70s and everything, but people being hella cheap even back then to being a bartender. And then of course, you know, him being black and everything, people being fucking cheap. So yeah, I don't know. People, I don't know. I just feel like people should understand that being a bartender is actually a demanding job. It's not like sitting on your computer in an office somewhere. It's like it is a demanding job. So right, right, true, true, true. Yeah, yeah. And that's also why I feel like, as you just said, like pointed out, is people that dance and whatever they do, they that's also a demanding job, and they're there to like make you feel like that you get something out of it, as well as the person that's performing or giving the service to you, and also make you forget about your problems at home or problems at work, or just in general problems. Um, so yeah, I get that. I understand that really really much. And that's actually to my follow up question with this. Um, you said you used to be a dancer like long, long, long time ago. Was that something that you would consider? No, I'm not saying you're gonna do it, but is there something that you would consider going back to now that you're older, or do you rather prefer to keep bartending? Right, right. Is that because you feel like as you said, body-wise, that you feel like you're old, or you're just on mind, it's something to do with your mind that you might think that you're too old for it? Oh, okay, okay, okay. Well, that's actually interesting that you say that because I talked to somebody, when I was at the bar a couple of days ago, and they used to they used to dance and everything, and they were like, I think they were like 45 or something like that, and I think they were still doing it. I don't know. I wasn't asking like that specific, but they used to say like when they were young, they used to do it, and then she kept doing it all the way till she was like, I don't know, late 40s, right? And she she wasn't thin, I tell you that. Like she did have some meat on her bone, but she said like even though she was older and everything, she will still keep doing it due to it was, it paid her rent and everything. And so I do understand like it's different for certain individuals. But you wouldn't say like, okay, now I'm like, I don't know, 37, 2 years later, I'm gonna go back to that. I don't think it is. I don't know. I don't think it is. But I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. Oh, dang. Okay. That's the question, yeah. Right, right. Okay, yeah. Yeah, yeah, I get you, yeah. Right, right. Yeah, that's true, that's true, that's true. And also, like, I understand that, with, like, like, when people get married, or find the right one, whatever, that they one day, that might come back to haunt one because of, what they've been doing for that long. So I understand that. I understand what that meant. Um, and uh, and that's actually again a follow-up question that I wanted to ask was like I don't know if you follow any of these celebrities and IG models or whatever, because I feel like I feel like some of these IG models, they talk a lot about them some of them being strippers and dancers or whatever. And then like when they say like when they find their husband like in the future, they don't want to do that still. But do you feel like it's gonna ruin one's reputation, or is it just like it is what it is, kind of? Or do you don't? Oh no. Yeah. But yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I remember, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Right, 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 right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, you all heard it here. Uh, but yeah, like, I do agree with that, with what you said, like, that people, like, they still expect her to do whatever that is, and, I feel like the people that, that still expect her to do that, it's kinda wrong for them to expect that for her, even though she is still, that she is, like, now she's a gardener and everything. So, yeah, yeah, true. It is weird. True, true. That's true. That's true. Yeah, yeah, I understand where you come from that with it. Um, I wanted to ask you about. I'm gonna change the subject a little bit now here, but I wanted to ask you about um, like your life goals. Where do you see yourself in like 5 years? Yeah, I did. But I gotta ask you. Right, 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 right. And actually, now that you just mentioned, with economy and everything, have you lately felt like that like the economy had changed that much that you don't get paid as much as you should compared to like 6 years ago, right around COVID and everything? Or do you feel like it's still the same? Right. Okay. Right. Right. Yeah. 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 True, true. Like, right. True, true. Yeah. Right. Oh, shit. Damn. Right. Well, I hope they're gonna give it to you because you really deserve that. 'Cause, this this economy ain't no joke. This is serious as fuck. Like, yeah, I'm just glad, that what I'm doing is paying okay, but it's still like I'm still, try to hang in there and everything, but it's just like this economy, this ain't no joke. Like, it's 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 scary. And then I don't know if you like I'm not gonna go all political now, but it's just like I feel like how the way, the government and everything is that they actually making it much worser than the government that was before that is. Um and I don't know if you agree with that, but I that's how I feel, with how the economy is. There's something to do with the government is to now compared to like 6 years ago. Mhm. Right, right. Yeah, yeah, my brother, he just had a son, like, a few years ago, and they're really struggling, so some of the money that I earn, I send over to them so they so to help them economically because my brother has 2 jobs, and, his girlfriend is, like, 2 or 3 jobs like you gonna have, like, and still they don't have the money to, like, help, um, my nephew who's, like, 5 years old, and, he has to go to kindergarten and school and all that stuff, so I'm just glad that I'm able to help them in that situation. Um, so, yeah, this economy ain't no joke, it's like we we gotta do a lot to, like, to be taken serious. So, yeah. But, yeah, I wanna see some of this good cooking that you're making, like. Oh, I hate that, I hate that. But actually, yeah, oh, yeah, I see that. The best way actually I've discovered this, like, is to, like, when it yeah, exactly, exactly, exactly. And then also, like, to turn out the heat, like, from 9 to, like, 2 or 3, 2 or 1 to really, really, like, make it, like, simmer for, like, I don't know, normally it depends what kind of rice it is because if it's white rice, like, normally they just have to have, like, Feel like not that long compared to like brown rice or gelato rice or any kind of rice. Um, but yeah, I know. I'm beginning to learn about rice cooking because I was like, fuck no, I don't know how to make rice, but I learned. So, but what more you making other than rice? You said you were making some chicken. Oh, salmon, damn, salmon, damn. I haven't had salmon for like I don't know a long time. Oh, oh, so it stuck to you like I gotta do this again. Come on. That's awesome. That's awesome. Is it smoked salmon or is it like or you is it cooked salmon or is it or do you put it in the air fryer or in the oven? Damn. You see my mom, she's a genius when it gets to fucking salmon. It always look good. It look good. It looks so good. But my mom, she's a genius when it gets when it gets to salmon. Like she knows how to fuck that fish up. Like that's no joke. Like so. But yeah, that looks pretty good actually. You then put some red peppers or green peppers with it, and oh, that sounds so good. And then you season it with like, yeah, that sounds good. That sounds really good. Man, you're making me hungry now. Now I want a piece. Hey, how long is it is in the oven? Like an hour? 45 minutes? Oh, damn. Oh, so it's small pieces, like it's not like an entire salmon, like wow, that looks good. God damn. Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, because that's the thing. I've noticed like when you buy fresh, even vegetables, right? There's something about it compared to like you buying it frozen. It just has this kind of taste when you like fresh fish, fresh meat, fresh just everything that's fresh compared to like I bought some fucking some frozen corn a couple of days ago, like, and then I had to put it in, in the oven and everything, and like, I just feel like it's not the same compared to like buying the fresh, really fresh corn and everything. So yeah, I always try to buy fresh food. That's the best. But yeah, like, man, you hungry? That's awesome. That's awesome. You gotta you gotta give me that recipe one day. I definitely need to learn to make that. I really do. But oh yeah, oh, garlic butter or just normal butter or butter with like I think that's like I forgot. I know garlic butter. That's That's really good with it. And then some baked potatoes and everything like that. Ooh. Well, that happens when you be cooking. Oh, yeah. True, true, that's true, that's true. Well, I wanted to ask you about you as an individual, like, where do you find yourself right now in life? Like, do you feel like you all the things that you've learned in your 35 years, maybe 25 years of living, have you experienced all the things that you wanted to experience, or do you wanna is there something new you want to experience? Oh, damn. Never? Damn. Man, I gotta take you out then because I fly out like a lot because I just bought myself like a little apartment in Europe. So I've been flying out there like maybe once a month or something like that. And yeah, damn. So that's one thing you wanna experience. Is there something else that you want to experience, or do you have or have you already experienced that? Right. Right. You wanna be spoiled. Now I understand that. I get that. I get that. I feel like that's like that's a common thing. That's a common thing. That to have a lot of money and also experience the lifestyle of a billionaire. Being out traveling, buying expensive jewelry, bags, clothes, and just live life. Yeah, but yeah, like I would I would definitely, if we were like, if I'm not gonna say, but if we were neighbors, but if we were neighbors, I would actually take you out flying because I've been flying a lot. Like I've been when I was like younger. My parents they used to like work overseas as well and everything and so I've been around. I've been to Italy. I've been to France. I've been to Germany. I've been to of course South America where I'm from and everything and I've been to what the fuck is it called? I've been to Sweden. I've been to Denmark. I've been to what the fuck is that called? I've been to Egypt. I've been a lot of places due to my parents been working and everything, and they also them wanting to travel and see the world. So like I've been around. So I can definitely say like getting on a plane. That's something you should do. And wherever you be going overseas or just to another state or whatever, that is the number one thing you should do. Yeah. But yeah, what what was that? You were gonna put on some cheese? Oh, shit, yeah. Oh, damn. That's what up, that's what up. But yeah, like, you should definitely do that. That's, like, number 1 thing I could say, travel. Get on a plane, even if it's just, like, to another state. That's something I could recommend. Um, yeah, that's basically it. Mm, I have one more question I want to ask you, and that is, um, and this is just more meant like more like a like a joke kind of thing, but it's not a joke. But would you ever consider yourself going back to, and this is just hypothetical, but going back to like OnlyFans, because I know you told me once that you used to have one and you were actually earning pretty good money. Is it something that you would do, or is it just like flying out there just for entertainment fun? Like I might do it one day and then some. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Oh, damn, damn. Well, I'm, you know me, I'm a, I'm, I'm a bit of a freak too. So I hope to see that link one day, very soon this weekend, perhaps. And no, 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 no. I'm not gonna do that. I know. I'm not gonna do that. I learned my lesson from that one time. I ain't gonna do that. I know. I know. And that's also actually I wanted to say this. I don't know if I said that last time, but I'm actually, subscribing to your Facebook. Oh, yeah. Damn. Well, yeah, and I ain't gonna do that. I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson. Like